Right, let's get you a sense of what the situation is looking like on the ground on this Wednesday morning. Nkosikhona Duma is monitoring developments, and he's live to us now from around the Durban area. And Nkosikhona, we can already see some of the devastation behind you where you're standing. You've also had an opportunity to speak to relatives of a family that lost 5 members due to these floods.
You're absolutely correct, and that family, the Chilega family in the Hammersdale area of eThekwini, is not the only one, unfortunately, that lost about 5 members. There was another one not very far away from that area where we also received reports late yesterday that they're also devastated. We know that the death toll keeps on climbing up, and unfortunately there is no indication that we are not yet to hear more news of more fatalities. I am in the Claremont area of eThekwini where devastation has also taken its place here. We know that from KwaZulu-Natal Premier's impromptu briefing yesterday that about 2,000 RDP houses in the province have been damaged as a result of the storms. About 4,000 shacks have also been affected. I'm just going to show you images. I'm stepping out of shots to allow my colleague Philani Duma to show you images of this particular area there I'm at. This is the aftermath, what you're seeing, Ayanda. It is what is left of homes here. Well, people who live in low-lying areas like this have been urged to find shelter on higher ground. It is a difficult thing, though, because where do people go? It's obviously a question. We heard from Mayor of eThekwini, Nkosikhona Duma, that all community halls have been opened up for people to find shelter, but it's not yet clear about what can be found on those halls. I just want to bring in one of the leaders of the eThekwini municipality, the Deputy Mayor, Mr. Philani Mavundla, who's just going to speak to me. Mr. Mavundla, perhaps let us start here. The President is about to will visit eThekwini today. He will start his trip. You are among the people who will be hosting him. What difference will his visits make?
Well, good morning to all South Africans and people of eThekwini. Well, we do need the President to come and see what is happening. Remember, the way we are devastated here, it calls for the President to call for a state of disaster in KZN. So we are hoping here that once he is here, he'll see what we're going through and provide funding for us so we can carry on, sort all the infrastructure that has given up and the houses.
You are also the chairperson of the Human Settlements Committee in eThekwini, and many will be looking onto you for some kind of relief. We also know that the department that you head up, the committee rather that you chair, receives a substantial amount of a budget in eThekwini. But let us ask you this question. Do you have the sufficient resources to attend to the thousands of people that have been affected by these storms?
To be quite frank, no, we don't have. We don't have that capacity, be it financially, be it human capital. No, we don't have. Yesterday, I was in the northern region of eThekwini. We came across 4 big bridges that are down. People can't go across. Water is not going through anymore. Even Umgeni water has cut their supply because the aqueduct are down. So we have a serious problem.
You know, when we were interviewing the Chilega family, one of the hardest questions that they asked to us is that following the visits of the Premier, following the visits of the Mayor, and following even interaction with the media, where do they go and sleep? That was their question. They have nowhere to go. They are among people who have been displaced, who have been turned homeless. So as the Deputy Mayor, where do people who are finding themselves right now without shelter actually go?
Well, at the moment we are using the halls that we have. As you're well aware that yesterday we opened 20. We provided blankets and a sponge for them to be comfortable, as well as hot meal. That's all that we can do. Some churches are helping us. But as we're moving forward, we are planning that we need to move at a very fast pace to try and give them alternative accommodation.
So how do people access these services?
Well, people are fully aware of what is available within their ward. We also have very active ward councillors and ward committees that have come into action to assist us, making sure that we're getting somewhere in assisting our communities.
Mr. Mavundla, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, Ayanda, that was Mr. Mavundla. Essentially here for me painting the importance of local government, because local government is closest to the people. So for people who have been affected, as you said, because the important thing that we have to do right now is to also try and get assistance for people who have suffered as a result of what my colleague Philani Zuma is showing you. So he's saying that those who have been affected must reach out to their ward committees, they must reach out to their ward councillors so that they can get access to the available assistance. And I will tell you that relief efforts have already begun. My phone has been inundated with messages of people who are asking for some level of coordination, and I guess that is the role that we as the media will have to play in communicating this story, and also trying to assist where we can by enabling those who want to help to actually meet with each other, but also telling this particular story in a way that actually assists whoever's watching right now and has been facilitated and can see this. So the message, I guess, from this particular crossing is that the eThekwini municipality has made, community halls available for those people who have been rendered homeless. Blankets have been provided. We understand that the NGO sector will be reaching out, and those are the kinds of details that we hope to bring to people today to say that this is where assistance is available, this is the right person to talk to.